Am I the astronaut for asking my wife and daughter to leave the house if they don't want to reside with my son? My wife, Rachel, 35 female, and I, 35 male, have been married for many years now. And I also have a daughter, Leah, 14 female. I'm not proud to admit it, but I had another child while I was married to Rachel through another relationship. That's Aiden, 12 male. I kept it a secret from them, and I paid child support to her mother. I was meeting absolutely all of their expenses. She had a good job anyway. She passed away recently, and Aiden was alone. I did not want my son to suffer like that, without any parents. The reason I did not reveal his identity to Rachel and Leah is that I did not want to cause a fight, but now I have no choice. I went through all the proper procedures to get custody of Aiden. I made him live in my house. Made him live in my house? It's a weird way to say that. I don't think you meant to say it that way. My wife and Leah did not take it well. They went absolutely ballistic when they learned about him, and Rachel screamed about how I shouldn't even dare to think of letting him take even a step inside. Leah was saying the same stuff, but I did not back down, and they eventually had to be fine with the decision. They have been livid about it, and Rachel has been demanding to get Aiden away from the house. I told her that I was not going to do that and warned her against doing anything to him. Leah got mad and asked me whether I value someone who was born out of a whore, and I lost my temper. I got up and asked them to get the out of my house if they did not want to reside with Aiden. In the end, Rachel was crying and they're not talking to me now. Am I the astronaut? Well, this sounds like a super easy situation. Edit, no, I don't want Leah absent from my life, and Aiden is also my own son. I have the right to bring him into his house as his father. For those who are gleefully saying that they hope Rachel divorces me, I'd rather have Aiden in my house than to live with Rachel or Leah without him. I'm going to red flag this. There's more that he's saying here, but I'm going to red flag this because this is a sudden change, right? Because up to this point, he's been perfectly happy to live without him and just financially support him. And from my understanding, not be any kind of father figure to him other than financially supporting him and his mom. So all of a sudden, he would rather live with him. So that's a character thing about OP. Has nothing to do with the kid here. I am rich and I can make my own path and find another wife if I want to. Okay, that's a problem. Absolutely nothing justifies calling her mother a whore like Leah did. Using that language absolutely blames him, his mother, and is ostracism. Also, yes, Rachel also called his mother a whore, not just Leah. I forgot to mention that. And yes, this is my house. It's theirs as well, but not legally. I own it. Yes, I gave them time to process it. I did not bring Aiden in all of the sudden, just to clarify. Well, he says I gave them time. He didn't just walk in with Aiden after adopting him. But it's odd that Rachel and Leah are blaming this kid for all of this. It's like that's where they're focusing all of their anger and their ire is toward this kid who didn't choose. He didn't choose for his dad to be a guy who cheated on his wife with his mom. He didn't choose that. He didn't choose any of this. It's a sins of the father situation here where they're blaming everything on Aiden rather than getting pissed at OP. OP should be the one suffering here, and I understand what he's saying. So Aiden has nowhere else to go. His mother just passed away. He's got to take him in. But the way that he's approached this and the way that he's talking about his wife, it says they've been married for many years now. The way that he's talking about her just makes it seem like she's completely disposable to him. And why has it taken so long for him to want to reveal this to her? Now that he has no choice, that's the only time he's doing it, right? But for now to be like, I'm responsible for him, I will take care of him. It's like, this is the first time you're feeling like this, man. And to be so cowardly to not bring it up this whole time until you absolutely have to, and then be like, you know what, rather than deal with apologizing or trying to work through this or trying to reestablish trust or trying to make this work, you guys can just leave. I'm rich, I can find another wife. That's problematic. It's probably not the way to approach this, my guy. I understand why they're pissed. I don't understand why they're pissed at him, because he's a symbol of the stupid thing that you did. I just don't understand why they would point the eye of Sauron at him. Clearly, if he's been paying child support for 12 years and hadn't told his wife about about Aiden for 12 years, yeah, he's had a double life. So what if you get rich? You can just treat people like they're disposable garbage. Be like, they can't be pissed at him because he has the money that they depend on. Wow. I need to find a whole bunch of money so I can just start being an absolute dickbag to everyone in life and be like, there's nothing you can do about it because I'm rich. And using that as the justification, being like, I'm rich, I'll find another wife, do what I want. Wow. Don't give me that look, Candy Thunder. I would never actually do that. I'm a dick without money. He cheated so he doesn't love his wife, and that was 12 years ago. But the fact that he kept this a secret and has been supporting them and didn't bring it up because he didn't want to cause an argument, that's cowardly. Like, you're not doing something gallant here. You shouldn't be proud of yourself for standing up for your son now because you've waited, and who knows how Aiden feels about this situation. He's got nobody right now. And this guy apparently hasn't been, a part of his life other than writing checks for 12 years. So now he's in a strange home with a strange dude who's rich, but is supposedly his dad, and these two other ladies that hate him, one of whom is a 14-year-old girl, and the other one is a 35-year-old woman who is OP's wife and who is super pissed because she just found out about him recently. And he's like, dude, I don't know what to do. I just lost my mom and everyone here hates me except for the rich guy who doesn't care if anybody hates him. So this poor kid. So we'll give it an ESH, but it's going to be ESH but Aiden. Not Aiden. Poor kid. Like, what the hell? Can you imagine going through losing a parent and then your absent father shows up and is like, you're living with me now. Come get in the Bentley. We're going to the mansion. By the way, when we get there, there's going to be two really pissed off ladies. Just ignore them. They'll go away. What? Leah's his daughter. And he doesn't even care if she gets pissed off enough to leave. Now, she shouldn't be taking this out on Aiden. And they shouldn't have said what they said. They should have directed all those things toward OP here. But I don't understand this shield of money preventing him from accepting any kind of responsibility for anything. He has no accountability because he's rich. They can get mad at him because he's rich because they need his money to survive. Is that going to sever it? If you holding someone accountable for their shitty actions means that you're going to get cut off, then get cut off. Do you want that money anyway?